university because that's my way para sa pagpunta sa Costco. Tabi-tabi po. Mag-explore na naman tayo. Hello! Good morning! Wow, it's super early. And again, I'm heading to Costco. Here I'm walking again around Alto University because that's my way para sa pagpunta sa Costco. Today for the month of May we have like 4 Tuesdays of workshop, like writing CV, what to put ganyan. And actually yung last week is I wasn't able to attend because I have my one-on-one with my coach. So, but yeah, today is yung second part ng workshop. So, yung first part, hindi ko siya na-attenan, but pwede ko pa siyang attenan next month. So, yeah. Yung second part ng workshop is about contacting recruiters or the company itself before applying for the job. So, or even after, if you have questions about the job, if just to get more insight. So apparently in Finland, it's one of the ways to effectively get a job, contacting the employer itself. So, nung tinanong ako ng coach ko if I've done that, I said no, it's not something that I'm used to. And yeah, but I mean, why not? I can give it a try. Ganyan. So, yeah. Wow. I'm no longer shy even if I have this mini camera, and yun nga, nagba-vlog ako ng daily ganap lang. Okay, so now we are done with our second workshop with Costco. Well, actually, it's the second workshop of the month, but it's my first. So yeah, they talk about calling recruiters, how to prepare yourself before calling, what questions you should ask, stuff like that, and why is it necessary, and what is the goal. So yeah, so in the Philippines, when I was actually, there was only like 2 instances in the Philippines when I looked for a job. It was when I already graduated. Of course, I was a fresher, so I looked for jobs, and then I got it like after I think after a month of graduating. And then when that company where I got into after graduating need to close down, and of course we were all let go, and I need to find a new company. And I got the new job after that company. I got it like after 2 months. So I got the second job after 2 months of looking, and actually I got 2 offers like within that 2 months. So I don't know if it's just like back then, and if it was because it was so there's like 2 factors here. I don't know, it was easier to get a job back then, like during those times, or is it like easier to get a job because that was in the Philippines, which is obviously there's like in my role, it's lower pay. So basically like companies from US, Australia, they outsource or QAs, HRs, or other like industries in the Philippines. So it was easy to get a job. There are a lot of jobs in my field, in IT, in QA, in IT, in yeah, office jobs that I can go to. So yeah, it was easier for me back then, either because of like the times, like it was because of the location. But right now here, okay, I need to go to the right. So when I got here in Finland, I also got a job within 3 months of within just 3 months of looking. Actually, okay, let's not count because I started after 3 months when I got here. So let's just count because I need to wait for interviews. So basically, the looking for a job stage is just like maybe just a month, because the others are like going to interviews and then another interview and then finally getting the offer, diba? So now, like after I lost my previous job here in Turku, so this is the only time really that I was having a hard time looking for a job. And there are a lot of factors now. It was easier back then. It was so, I don't know, the times have changed. That was one. So processes are changing, and nowadays parang, of course, you're on a more senior role, so it's also challenging. There's also a lot of risk requirements that you need to pass. And then the second one is I am in Finland. Actually, I think that's the only reason I can think of kung bakit ako nahirapang maghanap ng work. Pero actually, nakahanap ako my first try. So I feel like the location is kinda not the problem. Kinda. So I think it's just the times have changed, the process have changed, and you need to do extra effort to find a job. So like now I'm doing these workshops, and also of course there's the language, because some jobs they do still require the language. So this workshop today really helped me get over help me gain an insight on what I should do next if the applications that I'm sending is not working and walang nagre-reply, puro rejections, but I've been also to 3 interviews, so I'm kinda feel like I'm doing well, but yeah, anyway. So parang you learn something. These workshops, it sounds like I already know how to do that. Or meron din kasi yung mga sa CV, parang if you look into it, parang okay, madali lang naman yan eh. But kaya kong gawin yun, okay, kaya kong basahin about dyan, kaya kong gawin. But in reality, you won't really know. It would be really helpful if you have like an insight, not just from the one who is like presenting the workshop, but also from the people that joins the workshop, because you can also get insights from them and their experiences, because some of those who have joined have already done that also. Kaya ayun. So you also learn from them, diba? It's not just you like thinking about like reading this stuff and you think you know it. No, you don't know. You won't really know it until you've done it, or until ano ba sinasabi ko? Parang I mean, it's always easy to see on paper, but it's nice to hear stories also, like what have they done, their insights, how was their experience, their good and bad experiences. So we've talked that in this workshop. So what you shouldn't do, what you should not do, no matter how sometimes people think like it's common sense, but you're in a different country and you grew up in a different culture. The country that you are in also has a different culture. So what might be like a common sense to you is not a common sense for them or for everyone, for someone. So you really learn, no, you really learn from hearing these kind of stories. Anyway, I'm already in the metro, so I need to go now. I need to go now. Hello, so good afternoon or evening. I think it's 6 p.m. na. So it's evening already and I'm just walking around. Hindi pa ako masyado malayo dun sa apartment namin, but I'm walking around. Going to walk around the area just to enjoy the weather, to see the views. Si Samu kasi, he went to church and I didn't go with him. Actually just finished streaming on my Twitch channel, and after that I feel bloated talaga. Actually not after that, but kasi I ate before that, so I feel bloated and I want to like walk around and hopefully lessen my weight asa Regine. But spring, so I want to see the flowers outside. I want to touch the grass. Wow, touch the grass. Chuserang frog. Let's do some touching of the grass. Finally I'm able to wear my Crocs again outside. But meron pa rin akong medyas. And actually medyo yung hangin, medyo malamig pa siya even though it's spring. Look at these flowers. The tulips are blooming. Kato. Look. Ay, may natumba. So pretty. Ang dami sila, pero hiwa-hiwalay sila. Na naka-social distancing sila. Social distancing. Yan. Social distancing yung mga bulaklak. Teka lang, let me just capture this using my phone. Okay, so medyo malayo na ako dun sa apartment and dun sa mga flowers earlier. Yeah, but I'm still walking, and actually tinatahak ko lang yung same road kung saan kami dumadaan kapag punta kami ng gym. Pero usually by car kayo punta doon. But yeah, yung ko na-realize na kapag parang nilakad pa pala, medyo malayo din pala siya. Ganyan. Pero kasi nagmukha siyang malayo kasi iba yung ruta ko, basta ito yung parang likod na ruta. Hindi ako dumaan dun sa main highway na route. So tingnan nyo yung mga flowers na yung mga dandelions. Ang ganda niya tingnan in person, pero hindi ko alam if wait lang, let me video this. Maganda yung malalaki yung mga dandelions dito. Parang hindi pa siya mabigyan ng hustisya ng video, but in person nakakatuwa siyang tingnan. Ayan. So ayun. So, one thing that I really like about here in, I don't know if I've said this already. Maybe I've said this already in one of my previous videos. But how hindi nga. But like I don't not only Finland but I think other like neighbor countries or Nordic and Scandinavian countries, and I couldn't say much about Central Europe. Maybe it's ano din maybe they are okay. Ang gulo. So I guess what I really like about Finland and other Nordic countries, Scandinavian countries, is that it's very walkable. So ayan, hindi ka ibitin ng mga kotse kasi may sariling lane talaga, as in malawak yung area. Ayan, malawak yung area ng lalakaran mo. If you want to ng pedestrian, ganyan. If you want to go walking, so ganito. And unlike sa Pinas, no, na na lahat talaga sakop ng road lang. Tapos yung bangketa is very maliit na lang siya, tapos syempre sinasakop pa ng mga tendera, but I'm not saying na I'm saying na yun, hindi talaga maganda yung ating mga roads doon and infrastructure and whatnot. Pero alam na naman yun ng mga Pilipinong may common sense. Oo. So anyway, sana nakaboto kayo na maayos. Sana nag-vote wisely kayo, guys. Kasi ako hindi ako nakaboto kasi hindi ako nagpa-register ng absentee dito. But anyway, yeah, so that's one thing that I like about Finland and other Scandinavian and Nordic countries, yung pagiging walkable talaga ng place, ng city nila. Kahit sa Helsinki na main na city na crowded, capital, ganyan. And actually, I cannot say much about Central sa ibabang Europa. Kasi I guess sa mga places like Italy and France where I've already been, medyo crowded din talaga, and I guess mas walkable pa rin sila compared sa Philippines, but iba talaga yung dito sa Nordic. Siguro kasi konti yung tao. Kaya hindi mo feel. Pero hindi malawak talaga yung malawak talaga yung mga ganitong roads, yung pedestrian, lalakaran ng pedestrian. And may sign yan kung saan pwedeng magbike, saan pwedeng maglakad, saan pwede yung kotse, saan pwede hindi. Ganon. So very talaga, very organized, systematic. And yeah. So sa Pilipinas, naglalakad lang ako kapag may friend na nagsasabing maglakad tayo ka para cute. Gege. Pero dito, pero usually hindi mo maglalakad talaga doon ng of course, especially unless from Srembo to Pembo, kaya kong lakarin yun, ganyan. Pero like, actually minsan nga kahit Srembo to Pembo lang noon, nag-jeep pa din talaga ako. Pero dito talaga ma-appreciate mo talaga maglakad kasi maganda rin yung view na makikita mo, hindi crowded, malawak and for pedestrians. So, yeah, pero ayun lang, may mga struggles pa nandito syempre, pero yung mga ganitong kapaligiran, na-appreciate mo siya. Ito, tabi-tabi po. Nag-explore na naman tayo ng dagot ako kayo sa kamera ito kasi anong oras na. Explore na naman tayo ng forest. Saan tayo mapadpad. Exploring. Anong meron dito? Sa Hago Mountain. Ngayon kami maupuan tayo dito. Ayan. Meron tayong area dyan na pwedeng upuan. Wow. Ayoko na umakit sa taas. Uy. Doon na tayo. Ay. Bakit ba ako doon? Sige na nga. Challenge ourselves. Charot. So, ano na, magsi 7 PM na ata eh. And, maliwanag pa naman. So, I think, okay pa na umakyat. Dito tayo sa bato. Mabatong daan. Mabatong daan. So, saan kaya papunta to? Alam. Doon. Okay, saan hindi tayo maliko mamaya? Saan tayo napapadpad? Hindi ko na alam. Hindi na ako tumitingin sa camera. Kung ano na lang yung na-capture niya. Sorry na. Uy. Okay. May tao dito sa kabilang side. Mag-tiktok ulit tayo dito. Charot. Meron ba ditong highest point? Andun. Taas na point doon. Tingnan natin. Ito tayo daan. Tapos ikot tayo doon. Ay. Diba? Nasa dikit na tayo ng kawalan. Kawalan. Teka, pahinga muna tayo dito. Wala ka naman makikita. Puro gubat. Ano talaga? Kapalagiran lang ako ng puno. Walang tao. Ayan. So, this is my mag-fit check na lang muna tayo. Fit check. Teka lang ngayon. Fit check. Sa kagubatan. Okay, so iniisip ko kung akit pa ako or hinto na lang ako dito and saka na lang namin explore ulit to kapag kasama ko na si Samu. For now, upo muna ako dito. Ayan. So, dito reach ang Finland sa forest. Talaga. So anyway, it's already 7 PM and I can still walk but maybe I cannot go up here anymore. I can't go further dito sa forest. So I need to go back down and walk na lang doon sa city. Kasi 7 PM na rin. Gabi na rin. Although maliwanag pa, no? Yan. And hindi ko na rin kayang umakyat. May mga akitan pa doon eh. Meron pa. Pero hanggang dito na lang ako. Baba na ulit ako. Balik na tayo. Okay, so in the process ng ating pag-uwi, kailangan natin dumaan ng supermarket. So, dumaan ako ng K supermarket and Ayan. I got a few breakfast essentials. Eggs, tuna, bread, milk, and cheese. So, yun. Kasi, suddenly remembered, naalala ko, na paubos na yung milk, paubos na rin yung eggs, and bread. Ayun. So, yeah. I'm such a responsible wife. Charot.